all I can think of is everybody has a mask on. This is definitely not a Trump rally. Come on, it's a little Democratic view. Frank, don't take it personally. Just a couple of quick things. One is we're thrilled to have Deloitte. Paul reminded me of a story of last June. Jillian and I spent the day with Deloitte, working with them on how much they volunteer to give back to the community on different events, and the next day I had a heart attack. So there was a signal there somewhere. I haven't figured that out yet, but it wasn't because of the work that Deloitte does. It is amazing to watch their employees and what they give back to a community. I was so impressed, as I am today, the partnership that you have now here in Morristown. We are so thrilled to have you anchor this part of our downtown. We look forward to that day that you walk into that building, and we'll be right there with you, and we're very, very, very excited about it. I'm going to keep this very brief. I just want to recognize a few people. But first, I need to recognize our newly re-elected State Senator Anthony Bucco. In this day of politics, it's a funny game these days, and Senator Bucco has been here from Morristown at every turn, especially during this COVID-19 pandemic. We want to thank you, and we're happy you're here. Let me thank the Scottos, but let me recognize Mr. Scotto, the father of Anthony and Ben. Take us, there you go. We're very appreciative of the partnership that they've been able to do this year in our downtown. But let me just briefly thank the chairman of the planning board, Joe Stanley, is here. Our council members, Council President Stefan Armington, Vice President Toshiba Foster, and Councilwoman Sandy Mayer. Because truly, it doesn't happen if the council doesn't work together with the administration and the entities that are here. It never happens. So the council was intricate in making this possible. So we want to give them the recognition they deserve, because it would not happen without a 6-1 vote on the council. So again, the council had a lot to do with this, as much as the administration, and we thank them for their vision and their fortitude and their future look at Morristown, and we're very grateful for their support. And let me thank, and I always kind of do this to her, my business administrator, Jillian Barrett. Now, I can tell you that there are times when we agree and times we don't agree, but I can tell you that she fostered this project better than anybody could have imagined. Her ability to understand finance, her ability to understand how things get done and how you move things is one of the greatest achievements that I was able to pull off as mayor, is to hire her as our business administrator. A lot of people don't know her background, and I'm going to embarrass her again, but this business administrator is a woman, an African-American woman, in our town, had a presidential appointment to the Department of Commerce by President Obama. And a lot of people don't know that. When I heard it, I knew this was the person from Morristown. It only took her a month to say okay, but I'll never forget the phone call I got in the middle of the day by someone in Morristown that said she was walking down South Street with her mother. And I said, we got her. And she's been here ever since, and look what we're accomplishing. So we're very grateful for her expertise and our planners here, Phil Aberson from Topology. Of course, that doesn't happen without a great planning firm of Topology here in Morristown. Give them a round of applause. And I'll wrap it up with just 2 more people. Now, I don't normally recognize the lawyer for the development, but Frank Vitola has been outstanding, very communicative to the people that he needs to be to get these things done. He fostered a very, very difficult project forward when there's opposition to projects, sometimes the opposition is just because they don't want to see success in an administration, in a community. But he was able to steadfast move this project forward over a long period of time, and we want to publicly thank Frank for his great work. And the last person, I know I'm going to miss some people, but that's okay. You all know what part you played. But I want to recognize John Inglesino. Where's John? Now, a quick story. I'm not going to take a lot of time. Of course, you don't get a mic like this too often. But John is from the other party. He's from the P party, the practical party. But he was an elected Republican freeholder. And I actually saw him the night that he had lost that freeholder race. And he was a great freeholder for Morris County. And an opportunity arose where John became a substitute planning board attorney, and the public fell in love with him. So when I asked John to be my redevelopment attorney and planning board attorney, I think a lot of people's heads turned, but I believe in bringing everybody together. And without John's expertise, and I'm telling you, without his expertise, I don't know if this would have happened. He is the finest and the most qualified redevelopment and planning attorney I ever met. And as long as I'm mayor, he'll be my planning board attorney and redevelopment attorney. He is an outstanding mind when it comes to planning and redevelopment, knows the law like no other, and is able to communicate with the public and the council on how to explain and bring things forward. So without John and his expertise, I don't know if this would have happened. John, publicly, thank you very much for this. So I guess I'm a bipartisan mayor. That's what we're saying, right, Senator? I'm not running for anything until next year. But on that note, I can't be happy enough for all the citizens of Morristown what this is going to bring to our downtown, how it anchors and what it brings to the lake, brings to our community, and how it just elevates us to another level. I can't thank you, Paul, how appreciative we are that you this deal stayed together in the middle of a pandemic. Steve, your team. I had met Steve a long time ago when I first became mayor, the first 2 years. And I kind of knew that one day Steve and SJP Properties is going to be here in Morristown. And behold, here they are. So on behalf of Morristown, its citizens, our community, our government, thank you very much. And I guess the next step is let's get off on let's get to go on the ribbon cutting. Okay, thank you very much.
Exactly. We'll get you all somewhere warmer and drier. You know, if Steve, Anthony, and Ben Scotto, Mayor Doherty, Paul Krieger would just join us for a photo opportunity here, that'd be great.